panda. I'm a freaking panda. Now they call me Amanda, homie. A freaking panda, homie. Amanda the panda. I'm a freaking panda. Now they call me Amanda, homie.
That's a stimulant. It's gonna stimulate. You gotta stop jerking. It's gonna stimulate. That's a stimulant. It's gonna stimulate. You gotta stop jerking. It's gonna stimulate.
But now they call me Amanda, homie.
What up? What up? It's Garage Gym Homie. Homie! And today, man, I didn't want to do it, man. Today, I'm reviewing Xtremis Cartel El Jefe pre-workout. Is it worth it? You ain't ready for this, homie. Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God is amazing. God gets all the credit, man. God bless you. Hope you're living from the heart, man. Staying out of your head. It's noisy up there, homie. Don't let me catch you in your head, son. That's what the fear is at. That's where the resentment's at, the selfishness, the dishonesty. This is where God's at. You will never go wrong, man, if you listen to this. I promise you, man. This is where the money is right here, man. God bless you. You know, people who aren't alcoholics, they love telling me, hey, Ari, man, you get all the credit, you know, for staying sober, man. That's amazing what you did. I said, it wasn't me, man. That was all God, man. I can't. Once I start taking credit for things I didn't do, man, all bets are off, man. That was all God, man. So let's get down to business. See you monkeying around, homie. Xtremis Cartel. So this was AFC, man. They've rebranded. This is freaking sick. Sick, sick, sick. Sick as heck. I love the branding. I love the theme. It's the whole, Hispanic, this, that, this. GG8 know the little Spanish, homie. Picked it up in the pen, man. When we used to call you Sour Gummy Bear. Sour Gummy Bear, man. You taught me all about how to be a maniaco. All right, man, let's get down to business, man. So the old El Jefe, man, they reformulated without DMHA. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Don't be changing the channel, homie. You don't want to miss this one, man. Listen, they reformulate. I ain't mad at it, man. You know, the industry just moving in a certain direction where people don't want the problems, and some of my favorite pre-workouts in the world do not have DMHA. I promise you, homie. DMHA is good for a high stim Saturday monkeying around, but this is every bit of a high stim Saturday pre-workout, man. Let's get down to business. Supplement fat. Oh my God. Xtremis Cartel, man. You guys have tightened up. God bless your souls, man. Fully disclosed label, man. They talking facts, huh? They must have finally got the message that this isn't Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, or whatever the heck you're watching at home, son. What, you had to wait for them to fire Don Lemon to get the message, homie? Supplement facts. They doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, man. We doing 2 scoops? Put it on the scale, man, because I'm just going to say this. 2-level scoops is 26 grams, and the serving is 22.7 grams. So I do not recommend going over the serving with this one. I put it on the scale. I did it's 22.7 grams. I did 23 grams every time I used it. And so it's less than 2 scoops. So you got to get out the digi, homie. You got to get out the digi. Sour Gummy Bear was a good flavor. It was solid. You know, I was thinking about all these dang stims I'm about to ingest. I wasn't thinking too much about the flavor, but now that I think of it, it was good, man. I just want to say, one of the biggest pet peeves of mine, homie, is when I recommend a pre-workout to someone, and then they come back to me and say, which flavor should I get? Shut your freaking mouth, son. Which flavor? I've reviewed almost 400 pre-workouts now. You think I remember what flavor? Drink the dang thing and move on with your dang life, homie. You're soft as heck. Hate to see what your meal prep looks like if your pre-workout has to taste delicious. Soft, homie. You gotta make some good. Bodybuilders don't have taste buds. Here we go. Choline, chloride, sodium, and you get 20 servings in a container, man. You get 20 servings with this one. I'm waking the neighbors, man. I gotta get out of here. Hold on. Let me wait till he pulls out. No homo. I didn't mean that. in that kind of way. That sounded a little weird, homie. I ain't gonna wait till he pulls out. All right, he's leaving. He's leaving. Now we can get hyped again. We can get crunk, baby. All right, man, let's get down to business, man. Thought I woke him up. All right, here we go. All right, man. JEFE Pump and Performance Matrix. Listen to this, man. L-citrulline, 8 grams. That's pure citrulline, homie, for the pumps, the vascularity, the gorilla. Beta-alanine, 4 grams. 4 grams, man. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering. And you got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie. Betaine anhydrous, 3 grams. Are you getting the message yet? Everything is overdosed in here, man. Everything, homie. Betaine, that's for the power output. Strong alpha male iron pumper ingredient, man. That's going to have you turning off that TV. Oh, I'm hard. Oh, I watch Sound of Freedom. Oh, I've been duped. Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, he's such a free... You don't know... Quit acting like you know these people, homie. You don't know that. They're all on the same team laughing at you, man. You've been duped. Oh, it's all Hollywood, dog. Turn off the TV, start helping people in your community. That's what Betaine's going to do. That's when you're hard, man. Not because you identify as some politician, homie. Listen, man, pink Himalayan salt, 500 milligrams. L-norvaline, 300 milligrams. L-norvaline, homie, great pump ingredient. And a Mento pump, 200 milligrams. This is a sick pump matrix, man. Sick pump matrix. Do not add anything to this, homie. Anything. If I catch you adding anything to this, homie, you're going in timeout. All I added was 5 grams of unflavored creatine. I give you permission to do that. You don't need, I'm going to add mad scientist. Shut up, homie. All right, here we go. I don't mean that, man. God bless. You do whatever you want, homie. JEFE Stim and Focus Matrix. I can hardly read, man. JEFE Stim and Focus Matrix, man. We're in the matrix now. Listen, choline bitartrate, 1,500 milligrams. DMAE, 500 milligrams. Aurea genesis. Listen, is Aurea pure? A trademark Aurea genesis, homie. 500 milligrams. I went cross-eyed reading that, man. 500 milligrams. Theobromine, 500 milligrams. I don't know that I've had 500 milligrams of theobromine, homie. That's a hefty dose. That's a cousin to caffeine, man. Oh, my God. Excuse me. Listen to this, man. Caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. That's a stimulant. That's going to stimulate. Then you got this beta PEA, 200 milligrams. That's that feel-good hitter. Halostashine, 100 milligrams. Caffeine citrate, 100 milligrams. That's fast-acting caffeine, so that's caffeine bonded to... Dude, I am high as heck. No, that's caffeine bonded to citric acid, so it releases quickly, yields 50%. So far, we're at 350 milligrams of caffeine. Hold your horses, son. Then you got Infinergy, which is caffeine bonded to dicaffeine, to malic acid, which gives you 75%. So that's another 75 milligrams of caffeine, totaling 425 milligrams of caffeine from 3 different sources. Then you got synephrine hydrochloride, what does it say, 60 or 80 milligrams, some heart rate action, some thermogenic, some stimulation. Yohimbine hydrochloride, 3 milligrams. That's for the schlong gains, man. And alpha yo, homie, you put some dang hair on your chest, son. I shaved mine off, man. But I got hair on my chest, trust me. But GGH ain't no stranger to a hairy chest. All right, man, I got that Jewish chest fro. 2 milligrams. And thank God, man, they put 2 milligrams. I'm just going to tell you, they consulted me when they were making it. I said, throw 3 milligrams in there, man. They stuck with 2. I'm glad they didn't listen to me, man. 3 would have been too much, and I'm going to tell you why, man. So I took the drink. I did. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this is what I'm going to say about this. Homie! Homie! Man, this thing is freaking killer, homie. This thing is intense. Intense! Man, this boy goes freaking hard, homie. The boss goes hard. So I took the drink, man. I came down to the dance floor, and I was waiting. I waited 10 minutes. I started feeling some energy, man. Some betas and some energy, like caffeine energy. And I was thinking, man, this thing, I don't know, man. Is this thing going to be soft, man? Is this thing going to be weak? Okay, man. Something happened 15 minutes after ingesting it where my head started feeling a certain way, man. It started feeling high. I started having my head float off my dang neck, and I started getting into iron pumping mode, man. This thing freaking hit every spot, every STIM Junkie angle for me. The physical energy was insane on it. I'm talking about the endurance, the strength, the fact that you do not want to wait in between sets. Your heart rate's up, but there's no death mode. It started building, man. It wasn't like a slap in the face. It was like the first, from ingesting it up to 25, 30 minutes after, you just start, everything starts building, the head high. You are higher than giraffe vagina on it. I'm talking about by the end of your training. If you're like me and you take the drink, I like to start pumping iron right away because I like feeling it, you know, like kicking in as I'm training. You just are so freaking high. By the end of your workout, you do not want to stop, man. I'm talking about the music. You do not know whether you want to listen to freaking Old NSYNC or Pantera or Linkin Park. You're like, I'm freaking aggressive, but I feel freaking high as heck at the same time, man. I'm just talking about the mind-muscle connection on the iron. And the pumps are sick too, homie. That dry, vascular, tight, nasty pump. None of that swole glycerol, watery trash. I like glycerol, man. Sometimes, at the right dose, I like glycerol. This didn't need it, homie. You don't need a glycerol in every pump formula. This had that nice, dry, tight pump with the mind-muscle connection, the freaking energy mixed with that nootropic. I mean, it's a high. You're high. You know, a lot of pre-workouts, I'll say this. I'll be like, yeah, this is a real Alpha Yo based pre-workout. The Alpha Yo is the star of the show. And this one here had the perfect mix where the caffeine, the Alpha Yo was like front seat. However, homies, it mixed perfectly. It didn't take away from the Arrhea and theobromine experience. Like it was a perfect mix between them. You know, sometimes the Alpha Yo is just like the star of the show and it's overpowering. This one, the Alpha Yo is there, but it's mixed perfect with the Arrhea and the theobromine and the caffeine, where one is not like overwhelming compared to the other. And you just have this intense mental focus, endurance, clarity, good sounding music, freaking high as a giraffe vagina, going hard on the iron, man. And you don't realize it. You're like, because there's no death feeling. You look at all this and you're like, oh my God, this is going to be too much. And it's intense, but not too much. No death. Your heart rate's up. I burned, like the watch said, over 600 calories. So I know I was like STIM Junkie crazy, but it doesn't feel like death or anything like that. Like you don't feel, you're just on one, homie. On one. They did a beautiful job. Not 1 minute during this experience did I think, it ain't missing DMHA. If only it had DMHA. Shut up, homie. Before I gave 2 scoops to Fauci, man. That's my boy now, homie. That's my boy. I hit him up. I said, hey, Fauci, come here, man. I got this new El Jefe. I gave him 2 scoops. He said, I identify now as my pronouns are GYMHOMIE. I said, pump your brakes, son. We got down on the Iron Man, then we started hunting down supplement reviewers and spanking them in the garage gym. I spank a supplement reviewer, homie, with Dr. Fauci. That's my homie. What now, man? What you gonna say? I'm on one, homie. What you gonna do about it, man? Look, man, this boy right here, I mean, this is like a once-a-week experience, man. This is a STIM Junkie's dream. This boy has everything a STIM Junkie could want without a DMHA pre-workout. It's not a DMHA or DMAA pre-workout. I'm telling you, there's not a second in here where you're gonna miss this, homie. You will not miss the DMHA. This is a high STIM Junkie freaking epic pre-workout, the buzz, the Alpha Yo with the Araya, 500 milligrams, everything feels well sourced, and it comes together perfectly, including the pumps. Look, man, the neighbor's coming back. He's pulling in. Look. I hope I didn't wake him, man. This is what I'm going to say, man, to sum it up. I freaking love this right here, man. It doesn't feel like the old El Jefe. It's its new thing. I would say if you're a STIM junkie, it's one of those must-have pre's, especially if you're looking for a non-DMHA pre. I would recommend this to anybody for a STIM junkie pre. Freaking feels amazing. It's like a 7-hour experience where your energy just does not die. No negative side effects. The perfect amount of Alpha Yo head high mixed with everything else. Just don't overdo it, homie. Throw it on the scale. I'll link below where to get it with a code. God bless all you. Together, let's get this dang muscle, homie. I'm out.